What is up, Warframers and YouTube? Welcome to my MAG review. We'll be looking at the 10.0 MAG. It's going to be the first episode, you can call it, that I do a review on different Warframes. So I'm going to be going over MAG. Take a look at her. We'll be going over her abilities and all that stuff. Over here, the codex. There's not going to be any gameplay in this video. I'm just going to be talking about the information on her and my thoughts on the experience I had playing as MAG. So first, let's check out her codex, MAG. Here she is. So let's read the description. With full command of surrounding magnetic energy, MAG is an expert at enemy manipulation. Now, a lot of people have said some bad things about MAG and how they don't like her, or I guess they don't like her play style. They prefer another Warframe. That's fine. You know, I'm the type of player that I like to try out pretty much all the frames. I haven't tried them all yet, of course, but I like experimenting, trying new play styles and all that stuff. So it's pretty much the frame that I started with. Only frames that I have right now are her, Nidus, and I got Volt just recently. I'll be getting a lot more soon. So anyways, let's check out MAG's abilities. First one is pull. You can see the little symbol there for the pull. Magnetic force pulls enemies towards you, stunning them and bringing them into melee range. Now, when I used this ability during gameplay, the pull, I did find it pretty useful. When I'm getting surrounded by enemies, I was taking cover and I would pull one of them to where I was taking cover, and then from there I would either take them out with a melee attack or just shoot them with whatever primary weapon I was using. So I found this ability useful. There's a lot of nice techniques that you could come up with. You can pull one off a cliff, for example, or a ledge. You can also pull an enemy near a, explosive barrel, for example. Shoot the barrel. I believe if you pull them towards the barrel, I'm not sure if that damages the barrel, but if it does, that would make the barrel explode, and that would either damage the enemy or kill them. So in my opinion, really useful and fun to use. So next we have magnetize. Here's a little symbol for magnetize. Creates a magnetic field around a target, ensnaring nearby enemies and dealing damage over time. The field reacts to bullets and shards created from polarize to increase the damage. Okay, so this ability, I tried it a few times, but not as much as the other ones. So my experience with this one does come in handy when you're surrounded by groups of enemies, like it says here, ensnaring nearby enemies and dealing damage over time. So when you're fighting large groups of enemies, or you're low on health, magnetize a couple of them so they won't be able to attack you for a short time. Gives you a chance to take cover and recover, or just shoot them, finish them off, especially if you're low on health. So it has its good defense type of uses, but again, I didn't really use it as much. Alright, so next we have polarize. There's a little polarized symbol. Emit an energy pulse that depletes enemy shields and armor, creating shards which become deadly when mixed with magnetize. Shields of allies touched by the pulse are restored. So this one, as you can see, it's good to use with magnetize, or you can use it alone. I don't remember ever using it with magnetize. I just used it by itself on its own. I did remember shielding a couple of the allies and it helped them out because they were low on health. So it energized their shields, I believe. And against the enemies, depletes the shields. So, once their shield's down, just go and attack their health and kills them pretty quick, depending on which weapon you're using, of course, and what enemy you're fighting. But yeah, most of the time when I use Polarize, I was always either in a squad, and it did help out my allies, even though they were already strong as hell. But it did give them that extra boost to just keep fighting different waves of enemies. So Polarize is definitely a good ability to use when you're in a squad. So recommend using that one. I never experimented with the Magnetize team up, so I'm not exactly sure how that one is all about. So anyways, we have the next ability, the Crush. There's a little symbol. Magnetizes the bones of nearby enemies, causing them to collapse upon themselves. Now this one, I did use it quite some time, and it is very useful, especially in disarming groups and all. Like it says here, crushes them up. I believe I did get it a couple of kills with this ability on low health enemies, so that one was quite useful. Anyways, these are the abilities. The one that I used the most was Pull and Polarize. Then Magnetize, I used it from time to time, but not as much. So next we have the passive abilities. For Mag, bullet jumping pulls in nearby items for easy collection. Well, that's pretty much all the Tenos do that, I believe, right? Not exactly sure about that. So her stats, armor 65, energy 125, health 75, shield 150, and her sprint speed 1.0. So anyways, this is the one that I started out with, Mag. I was using the first bow that you start out with, and a couple of those throwing blades. Those are pretty much the weapons that I was using with. I was trying to play kind of stealthy type of way. Again, a lot of people don't really like Mag. I think she can be, pretty good to use. It all depends on your play style. So that's pretty much it. All I have to say for Mag. I'll probably make another video in the future of Mag in action. I'll be speaking about each ability as we go along. So subscribe for future videos. Have a good one, and I'll see you guys in the next one.